You're listening to Business Over Wine.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to the next episode of Business Over Wine.
Okay.
So today we are drinking Pinot Grigio Storia di Vita. It's Italian wine, 2015. I'm very excited. I love Italian wines. There's nothing better than Italian wines. California is good, but Italian wines are so much better. So let's try it.
It smells good. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Way to go, Italy. There you go. I'm
So,
sold.
what's our subject today?
We are talking about in-person sales today.
Yeah, we had a request about it. In-person sales is a very technical term
Right.
for photography,
There you go.
right? In-person sales is becoming such a huge thing in photography after digitals, because there was something very normal in film photography that clients would come back to your studio to look at the photos. When we jump on the digital wagon, everyone was like, yeah, we can have online galleries with music and all that stuff.
We don't need to even have a studio hardly
Yeah,
anymore.
but the trick with digital presentation is that I will get a little bit technical here. It's calibration. Every single device has different brightness, different contrast, different colors. Like Apple products are crisper than PC products. All those things comes together when you are presenting your image.
I mean, you truly do get what you pay for.
Yeah.
When it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really, I can imagine, and this is my guess, but I can imagine it's really hard to maintain a high quality of standard when it comes to digital images.
Yes.
And then what does everybody want to do? Put them on Facebook.
Yes.
Put them on social media.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't format the images correctly, Facebook compress it, and sometimes it literally will disfigure clients and disfigure the colors. Yes, so the whole concept of digital and online galleries is fantastic because you can shoot clients all over the world and you can meet them once.
Right.
And show them images later. The only thing is like, okay, what they see, and they will say, okay, my image is too dark. Well, the calibrate, there can be issue of the calibration.
Right.
The second issue is that as a photographer, your goal should be to put something on a client's wall, right, or on a coffee table. But
Right.
that's
to
the old
display your
yeah,
work.
that's the old school kind of still old school carrying over to digital world. Like that everyone wants to still kind of have something in their hand. There's a lot of clients who don't. I
think you're definitely talking about different generations.
Yeah.
The millennials, I think, are all about the digital age. They want their digitals, they want it on their social media, and they want to brag about all of their personal...
They want likes.
They want likes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but if you talk about, like, my generation, or I think the older generations, we're still kind of in that phase where we still want something on our walls.
There is the whole I heard from a mentor that, and it was really good observation, that she said that we are not digital generation, we are generation of now.
Right.
We want it now.
And you see this all the time.
We want it now, like yesterday. We thought about it like 3 seconds ago, but we want to have it yesterday.
What cracks me up about that, and this is just maybe my personal pet peeve, and we've both dealt with this situation where like clients will call and they'll be like, can you get this done? Can you get this done? Can you get this done? I just had it happen to me this week. Get these clients who want it yesterday, and you're like, fine, you have to pay me.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it's like they back off.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh well, and
yeah,
like,
and they don't respond to the
seriously?
messages and all that stuff. So we get excited. We are generation now. We want it right away. So the digitals, if you will just use digitals, it will allows us to make a quick turnaround, send the gallery to the client. You are risking that your client won't be happy with the photos because they're the calibration. The second thing is, if you're releasing those digitals, you don't know where they're gonna print them. anytime you release that digital image, you will lose money, because instead of getting 3 prints, they will just get digital and they will never come back to you. That's it. Like, they get that digital and they're out of the door. They will never come back to you. They will never print it. They will be somewhere stored on the computer, and it will never end up on the wall, because the self-printing is so overwhelming.
It is.
So when you're releasing those digitals, you're not only doing this service to your client, but also losing money.
And I coached a photographer, and she really wanted, well, first of all, she didn't do digitals, period. She said, I don't do digitals. But she realized quickly that she was losing an entire market of people. And so I said, well, don't say I don't do digitals. Just charge, the right, and make it high. Make it more than your smallest package.
Yeah.
That way they're more inclined to buy prints. But you can say, okay, well, my digitals are $600 or $800, because if you want all your images on a disc, and say, it's my time to edit all of these photos, put them on a disc for you, because you're not just going to release the raw image, obviously. You're going to be giving them the nice edited images, and so, that was my recommendation to her, because I do think as photographers, you want to see your photos on a wall. You want to see your work displayed. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And with this new generation coming in who doesn't want that, they only want digitals. The only way we're going to incentivize them otherwise is to say, well, okay, but then I have to release all the rights to these images. Because you're going to take it and you're going to run with it. When you're in in-person sales, it's really important to make sure that you're not only showing your clients the value of what you do and upfront. I mean, because when you talk about in-person sales, you're talking about not only photography, but even we used to have insurance salesmen and the Kirby guy and all these people. You're talking about trust.
Yeah. So with the IPS, in-person sales, the biggest step to get into it and be able to handle it is valuing your work. And it will sound cheesy. Because I used to hear it, valuing your work, professional, all that stuff, and I really didn't believe it. My ability to create something is as a photographer, it doesn't really matter. What matters is if I can sell them on my prices.
Right.
And show them the value and show what comes to it. I need to educate. Like in-person sales, it's a lot of educating, and it's educating before the sale. It's not during the sale.
And then during the sale, you just have to learn to shut up.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. So the biggest enemy is you talking.
Yes. And I've done this where I've talked myself out of a sale, even I think just recently I was like, stop talking. Because if you don't give your client the chance to chew on the information they got and kind of expel what they need to say, they're going to keep it in and they're going to be like, okay, I'll think about it. And then you've lost the sale. Totally worth it.
So you get to the point that you realize that you're not making enough money, and you need to figure out how to make more. To make more, you need to charge more. But there's that. When I was increasing my prices, the first time when I type in my prices in a spreadsheet, I have a spreadsheet when I type my prices and cost of goods, and I see how much money I make, and then I have all math. It's a lot of math. And I look at my prices, I was shaking. I could not look at my prices. So I was like, okay, I will do it. I will give more than I should in products. So instead of giving 10 photos, I will give them 15. So I will feel good about it. But
and then you can start
and so it's the IPS. It's a beast.
It is a beast
because you need to know how to do sales,
and we're barely scratching the surface.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up. So in-person sales, it's a monster. It definitely is a beast. And if you take one thing away, you've got to be confident about your price and about what your product is. If you're not believing yourself and in your heart, you don't believe that this is what it is, people are going to see that.
They will take advantage.
They will take advantage. So thanks again, guys, for joining us for another episode of Business Over Wine. We hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to our channel. Like us on Facebook and Instagram. And we'll see you next time.